Hello there. I'm going to be delivering a series of messages that center around attitude. What I've learned in my short life is how important a good attitude is. And so I'm going to attack this subject from many different angles over the next 3 days. I hope you enjoy these messages. I certainly enjoyed putting them together and delivering them to you. Hey there, and welcome to the Locker Room. Coach Giggs here, and today's message, attitude toward life and yourself. Attitude toward life and yourself. Folks, attitude comes very close to being everything about success and failure. With a great attitude, a person can succeed with very little else. Attitude makes the sale or loses it. What is attitude? The dictionary describes it as a matter of bearing or mood, but it's much more important than that. Attitude is what sets the stage for what we want and expect to happen. Our attitude tells the world what we expect. If it's a cheerful, expectant attitude, it says to everyone with whom we come in contact that we expect the best in our dealings with our world. You see, we tend to live up to our expectations. Our actions, feelings, and moods determine the actions, feelings, and moods of others. Our attitude is something we, you, and I can control. Folks, we can establish our attitude each morning when we start our day. In fact, we do just that, whether we realize it or not. And the people in our family, all the people in our world, will reflect back to us the attitude that we present to them. Here's a way to test the quality of your attitude. Would you say that people tend to react to you in a smiling, positive, happy manner, giving you friendly greetings when you appear? Your answer to that question will tell the story. Earl Nightingale shares this story about a couple who moved to Florida, and after several years of being there, the wife wanted to move back home. Now, this was their dream place, their dream home, yet she wanted to go back home. Her husband could not understand why. You see, here's what happened. She complained that no one in the neighborhood did anything to make her feel welcomed and part of that neighborhood. Well, when a friend of the family came over to visit this couple, they asked her if she had taken the time to go visit and or introduce herself to the people in the neighborhood. She paused and said, "No." That is why, and that is what I'm talking about. No one has taken the time to even come by and meet me. After all, I'm the new neighbor, and that is something that they should do. You see, she was waiting for these neighbors to come, stop over, bring her some cookies, maybe some baked goods, and that didn't happen. So here's what did happen. As the story goes on, the neighbors felt that she, the woman, was a recluse, not friendly. And she felt that they were not friendly or interested in making friends. So we had a stalemate here. Erroneous attitudes began to form. So the neighborhood was simply giving back to this woman what she put out there. She was waiting for them to make their first move, and they were waiting for her. And no one did anything. And so they were giving back to her a reflection of herself. Now, here is a woman in her 60s who had never learned the first important rule for successful living, that our surroundings will always reflect us, that our environment is a mirror, often a merciless mirror of ourselves. As soon as a person begins to change, his or her surroundings will change. It works like this: great attitude, great results. Good attitude, good results. Fair attitude, fair results. Bad attitude, bad results, Justin Bieber. Oops, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. Let's get back to this message. Let's all grow. You get the point. Let's all grow a more positive, neighbor-like attitude. Healthy, good attitudes. And let's watch our surroundings change. And in turn, as they change, that's right, you'll be living your best life. And so will your neighbors and those you interact. Thanks for joining me today in the Locker Room, gang, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
If you've enjoyed and feel the Daily Locker Room has served as an inspiration in your life, why not share it with a friend by sending them the daily message?